Tell me I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
When the sun goes down and the sky turns
There's no one else for
gold,
me, Tessa. No one.
I reach for your hand when the night gets cold.
Or you leave.
I love you.
City lights shining like stars above. Every road leads me back to your love. And the wind keeps whispering your name. Nothing in this world will feel the same.
I've missed
And
this.
tonight,
Tessa, you're drunk.
falling for you.
Okay.
Like the moon needs the dark.
After the devastating breakup between Harden Scott and Tessa Young, both of them are left emotionally shattered, but they choose very different ways to cope with the pain. Harden, unable to accept losing the woman he loves, repeatedly sends Tessa messages, hoping for even the smallest sign that she still cares. He clings to the hope that she might forgive him and come back. But Tessa, deeply wounded by everything they have been through, ignores every message. She knows that if she allows herself to answer, she may fall back into the same cycle of heartbreak. Determined to move forward, she decides the only way to heal is to focus entirely on herself and build a future that does not depend on Harden. Tessa begins a new chapter of her life on the first day of her internship at a prestigious publishing company. Though still carrying emotional scars, she enters the office with confidence and determination. She wants to prove that she is more than the broken girl left behind by a toxic relationship. On her way up in the elevator, she meets Trevor Matthews, a sharp and intelligent accountant who also works at the company. Trevor is polite, charming, and immediately notices Tessa's nervous energy. Their brief interaction gives Tessa a small sense of comfort before stepping into the unknown. Soon after arriving, Tessa is introduced to Kimberly, the efficient and witty secretary to the company's demanding boss. Kimberly jokingly warns Tessa that most interns rarely survive more than a few days before being fired. Though meant as humor, the comment makes Tessa anxious. Still, she refuses to let fear control her. She has already survived emotional chaos far worse than a difficult workplace. Tessa's boss wastes no time assigning her multiple book manuscripts to read and review. The workload is intense, especially for a first day, but Tessa sees it as an opportunity rather than a burden. Determined to impress everyone, she takes the manuscripts home and spends the entire night reading. She pushes herself beyond exhaustion, carefully analyzing each story and writing thoughtful notes. By morning, she has finished 3 full books and collapsed asleep in the office from sheer fatigue. When she wakes the next morning, panic rushes through her as she sees her boss already there, reading through her reviews. She expects criticism or immediate dismissal. Instead, to her surprise, he praises her dedication, intelligence, and natural editorial instincts. For the first time in a long while, Tessa feels proud of herself. She is beginning to realize that her future can be built on her own talent. Meanwhile, Harden is drowning in his misery. Without Tessa, his world feels empty. Unable to process the pain in a healthy way, he goes to a tattoo artist for a new tattoo. The artist warns him that it will hurt and even offers him alcohol to numb the pain, but Harden refuses. He almost welcomes the suffering. Physical pain feels easier to endure than the emotional torment of losing Tessa. Every moment without her reminds him of his failures. Later, Tessa travels with several co-workers to a hotel for an important business conference. Her boss explains that a wealthy investor will attend the evening gathering, and it will be Tessa and Trevor's responsibility to make a good impression. This is a huge opportunity for her career, and she is determined not to waste it. That night, everyone gathers at an elegant party. Trevor offers to buy Tessa a drink, but she initially declines. admitting that her modest intern salary barely covers her transportation costs. Eventually, the investor insists on celebrating and buys drinks for them all. Tessa allows herself to relax for once and ends up drinking more than she intended. In her tipsy state, the emotional walls she built around herself begin to crack. She calls Harden and teasingly tells him that he must still be thinking about her. The moment Harden hears her voice, concern overwhelms him. He can tell she is not thinking clearly, and despite everything that has happened, he still feels responsible for protecting her. Without hesitation, he rushes to the hotel. Meanwhile, Tessa returns to her hotel room with Trevor. They talk comfortably, and Trevor's respectful nature contrasts sharply with Harden's intensity. Before anything serious can happen, Harden suddenly arrives. Seeing Trevor in Tessa's room instantly sparks jealousy and tension. Trevor senses the complicated emotions between them and quietly leaves, allowing the former lovers to confront one another. What follows is a heated and passionate argument. Old wounds are reopened, accusations are thrown, and both of them lash out in pain. Yet beneath the anger, their love remains undeniable. The emotional intensity eventually pulls them back together again. And for one night, they reconnect, reminding themselves of the bond they can never fully escape. But by morning, reality returns. Tessa admits she had been drinking heavily, and both begin questioning the previous night. Hurtful words are exchanged once again. Neither of them knows how to love without causing damage, and so they separate once more. Desperate to fix things, Harden turns to his stepbrother, Landon Gibson, for advice. Landon is tired of being caught in the middle of their endless drama, but he still cares for both of them. Eventually, he agrees to help and sends Tessa a message, telling her that Harden truly loves her and is trying to change. Not long after, Tessa visits the apartment she once shared with Harden to collect some belongings. Being there stirs painful memories of the life they once dreamed of building together. While there, she discovers a birthday gift from Harden. The thoughtful gesture catches her off guard and reminds her that beneath all the chaos, his feelings for her have always been genuine. Soon, Harden arrives with his mother, Trish, who is delighted to see Tessa again. Harden admits he never told his mother about their breakup because he could not bear to make it real. Trish warmly encourages Tessa to stay the night, hoping the two can find peace. After some hesitation, Tessa agrees. The following day, Tessa visits her own mother and unexpectedly runs into Noah Porter, an important figure from her past. Through their conversation, more is revealed about Tessa's difficult childhood, including the pain caused by her father abandoning the family. These unresolved wounds help explain why trust and stability matter so much to her. Later, Tessa returns to Harden, and the two slowly grow closer again. Harden makes genuine efforts to show that he is changing. He becomes more patient, more honest, and more vulnerable than ever before. As the holidays approach, he gives Tessa a beautiful necklace for Christmas. The gesture is emotional and heartfelt, and for a moment, Tessa truly believes their relationship may survive. However, Harden's temper remains a dangerous flaw. During a party hosted by his father, he loses control during an argument. His mother later warns him that unless he learns to manage his anger, he will lose Tessa forever. Harden knows she is right, but changing years of pain and rage is not easy. Meanwhile, Trevor receives a promotion that requires him to transfer to another office. Before leaving, he confesses that he developed feelings for Tessa, though he respected her enough never to interfere. His honesty leaves Tessa thoughtful, as Trevor represents the kind of calm and stable relationship she could have had. Later, at another party, Molly Samuels reappears and insults Tessa, reigniting old hostilities. Harden steps in and pulls Tessa away before the confrontation escalates further. Yet, once again, misunderstandings and outside drama continue to poison their attempts at happiness. One night, Tessa overhears Harden speaking secretly with another woman about something from the past. Believing he is hiding things from her again, she becomes furious and storms away. The next day, regret sets in. She realizes she may have overreacted and tries calling him repeatedly, but his phone is turned off. Worried, Tessa goes searching for him. At the same time, Harden is desperately trying to find her as well. While driving, he notices an ambulance speeding toward the hospital. Moments later, he learns that the injured person inside is Tessa. Terrified, Harden immediately tries to reach her, but when he calls, Trevor answers the phone. Trevor tells Harden that if he truly cares about Tessa, he should let her go. Believing Tessa has chosen someone else and moved on, Harden is devastated. Later, Tessa returns home and discovers a heartfelt letter from Harden. In it, he confesses that he loves her deeply, but believes he is toxic to her life. He writes that no matter how much he loves her, he always ends up hurting her, and therefore the best thing he can do is walk away. After reading the letter, Tessa immediately tries to call him, but by then, Harden had already smashed his phone in frustration and despair. Not long after, Trevor admits the truth. He confesses that Harden did call the hospital, and Trevor lied by saying he and Tessa were together. He now realizes he acted selfishly and made a terrible mistake. Not long after, Harden and Tessa finally meet again. Both are emotionally exhausted. They apologize sincerely, realizing how much unnecessary pain their misunderstandings and pride have caused. Despite everything, their love has survived once more. They forgive each other and decide to try again.